Brother-in-law go gets in the truck, and I'm coming right behind her. I'm like 1 foot in the truck, 1 foot out of the truck, like getting ready to close the door. And all of a sudden, I hear my stepmom say, "You can go if you want to, but you know what your daddy gonna do when he come back." And I'm just gonna tell him. What up, YouTube peoples? My peeps. So LJ back with another story time. Today I'm gonna tell a story. So flashback to the 90s. I was living with my dad, and I was in my teens. I think I was young teens. But anyway, so I wanted to go and do some things when I was younger, and it was crazy because my parents was like military. You know what I'm saying? They didn't play nothing. You had to be back home when the street light came on, and that kind of stuff. So me and my young brother, we used to hang out and do a lot of stuff. So a party came up, right? And we had devised this plan. We was gonna talk to my dad. We was gonna talk to my pops to see if we can go, and he was gonna go with me. But you know how your parents are back in the day when you ask them, can you go do something that you don't usually do? They want to know who gonna be there. They want to know what the parents said. They gonna know how long it's gonna happen. They gonna know what you want, what you doing there. Blah blah blah. All that, this, that, and third. So my brother was like, "Little bro, listen. When I come back, we'll ask him, because he at the time he was in and out the house. You know, sometimes we won't see him for a week. Sometimes we won't see him for a couple weeks. You just never knew. So this particular time, I think he left Friday, and we didn't see him, and I didn't see him again for like almost 2 weeks. So when your hormones right here and on the end of your fingertips, you start getting impatient when it comes to certain things. Because at that time I had a girlfriend, and so he didn't come back, and I was like, man, I can't wait to see if I can go to this party. But you know, when you want to ask your parents for stuff like that, you gotta wait till they happy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to catch them in a good mood, catch them when they happy, try to make them happy. You know, that kind of stuff. So the next week came, and my dad happened to come to me and was like, "Son, you want to go with me to go see family and go do some things? We'll eat, and then we'll go to the movies or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." So we go see family and we go see friends, and we having a good time. And I'm talking about, like, when I say everything was like working out perfect, everything was just working out perfect, just a good day, everything, right? So at the end of the night, I mean, in the middle of it, I'm like, man, he laughing, he having a good time, he enjoying himself. Man, I should ask him if I can go to the party. But at the time, I remember what my brother had said, so I was like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. So later on that night, had a great time, laughing and joking and all that stuff with the family and everything. And we coming back to the house, right? So I'm like, man, you know what? This is a great day. Like, he laughed and had a great time, and I ain't mess up nothing, and I enjoyed myself, and we went to see family and all that stuff, and we had some son dad time, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So end of the night come, and I finally work up the courage, and I was like, "Hey pops, is it okay that I go to this party?" So he started asking me questions like, who gonna be there? How long y'all gonna be there? When it start? When it end? Is the parents gonna be there? All that stuff I couldn't answer. So I immediately realized then why my brother said, "Hey man, just wait till I come back and we can ask them together." So I really couldn't answer all the questions. So instead of my dad saying, I think about it, he was like, "No, because you can't really answer the questions, and I don't know who these people are or where their parents gonna be." So I was kind of heartbroken. I'm like, man. So I'm just like, I get the disappointed face, just like wah 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 wah. So like a couple weeks later, my stepsister, she had got married, and her husband used to stay in this one place, but they ended up moving down the street from my girlfriend and my brother's girlfriend. And the crazy part was they was cousins. So me and him had came up with this plan, because like we used to talk and be like, man, we need to figure out a way to go down there to see him, right? And when my stepsister moved right down the road from him, that made us even try to be more creative and come up with a way to go see him. So happened, my brother-in-law called us and asked us that he wanted us to help him do something with the house, or move something, or I forgot exactly what it was, but we was gonna do something for him. And as payment of us doing it, he was gonna let us come down to the house while his wife was at work, because she was against it, because she knew we was always trying to come up with some kind of way to get there. So he was waiting. So he let her. She went to work, and he was like, "I'm gonna come and get y'all, right?" So he shows up, and at this time, my dad used to work at night. Most of his life he worked in the morning time, but this time he was working at night because he had ended up changing jobs. So he didn't get home until like 10:30, 11 sometimes, just depend on how long he had to work. So my brother-in-law came and got us, and my brother and I go outside and we getting ready to leave, and my stepmom find out where we was going, and she was like, she didn't say nothing. So my stepbrother and my brother-in-law go gets in the truck, and I'm coming right behind her. I'm like 1 foot in the truck, 1 foot out of the truck, like getting ready to close the door, and all of a sudden I hear my stepmom say, "You can go if you want to, but if you know what your daddy gonna do when he come back, and I'm just gonna tell him." So that instantly made me just stop in my tracks, like, man, because my pops, when I went to stay with him, he was just like my mom. They both was like, the street light come on, you gotta be home. So I was thinking like, man, I can't go, because if you don't get back in time before him in time, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I get out the car all slow and everything. My brother didn't say nothing, and my brother-in-law didn't say nothing. But they both looking at her with this look like, why you hating on him? Why is it like that, right? So get out the car, stay at the house. Now I'm mad. Now I'm like teed. I'm like hot because I've been trying to get down here to see this girl for like a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? I finally get the opportunity to go see her, and then you block it. You know what I'm saying? You block it. So I leave the house. I leave the house. I ain't even find nothing else to do. I was just so mad. I just left the house. I don't even remember where I went. I think I just walked. So I get back to the house because the street lights came on. Back to the house, and like an hour later, I go outside for something. And as I go outside, my brother and my brother-in-law, they pull up. So he get out the car, and my brother is telling me about, man, they was mad at you, blah, 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 because you didn't show up, and all this, that, and the third. And I'm just looking at him like, man, you know what your mom did, man. Come on, you know what she did. Like, she pretty much put me in a situation where I had to stay. Or if I didn't, I felt like she was going to figure out a way to get me in trouble. So I'm like, she put me in a situation where I had to stay. And he didn't say nothing. He understood. He was mad because, you know, we had been planning this and we finally had a reason to go down there. That was the point. Like, all the times before that, we didn't really have a real reason to go down there. But this time we actually had a reason to go down there. So he was mad about it, but he was telling me all this stuff, right? About 20 minutes later, my pops pull up. Do you know how mad I was that she blew that opportunity for me? Like, for real. Like, I didn't get in the car because I thought I was gonna get in trouble. And then I talked to my pops later about it, and he like, so you should have just did it. And I'm just looking at him like, really? Because you pretty much said if you beat me to the house, I'm in trouble. Really? So the moral of the story is, when you get opportunities that you know ain't gonna come around again, take your opportunities, because you never know when they're gonna come around again. So as the saying goes, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But yo, that's my story time. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please share. We on the road to 100 subs. I'm halfway there. Can you please help me get over this? Get to this 100. We can move forward from there. I hope you like the content. Just leave comments, subscribe, tell me what you want to see me do. Hopefully I can do some of this stuff y'all want to see me do. I'm gonna see if I can get a challenge in too soon. So just hit me up. This is LJ. Thank you for watching, and you have a great day. Peace.